Hi everyone, my name is Melissa and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about my February TBR list. I only chose 4 books for this list because I'm a big mood reader and I'm not really sure what I want to read until I finish with one book and start another. I went ahead and chose a short list that I do know that I want to go ahead and get to, and let's go ahead and talk about those books. Blood Song by Anthony Ryan. This is my current read that I started in January and have been following through the month of February. I'm about 50–55% done with this book and I'm really loving it. It's kind of a coming of age tale fantasy story that starts off when the main character is 10 years old. He goes to this school which is called the Sixth Order, and he learns how to fight and how to defend the faith, as they call it. And it kind of has this storyteller vibe from the very beginning of the story. He's telling his life. So it's very, I guess, similar to Name of the Wind, and that's why I picked this one up, because I wanted to start with this one and then move on to the other one. This book is a little bit of a slower read for me, not because it's very long, but just because of the way it's written. But I am really enjoying it. We'll see if I go ahead and continue with the series. The next book that I want to go ahead and pick up would be Sword of Destiny by Andrzej Sapkowski. This is the second collection of short stories in the Witcher series, and then once I go ahead and finish this, I can start the actual series, I suppose. I went ahead and included the first book in my January wrap up, and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to read, a little bit difficult to get into due to it being translated from Polish to English, but I really did enjoy it. And this one's a little bit bigger than the first book, but I do believe that it will be a really good read, and I'm very excited to get into the actual series. This is the series that sparked the Witcher video game, and that is kind of the reason why I got into it, because I believed, hey, if they made it into a video game, it must be pretty good. So I've been kind of going through these. I want to read one a month, and that's kind of my goal for the year. And so far, doing all right. I cannot wait to dive back into this world where Geralt is dealing with all of the prejudice that he has to deal with, as well as the fun characters along the way, and of course, slaying monsters. This was a lot of fun to read for the first book, and I cannot wait to begin the second one. So they always say that you should read the book before you see the movie, so I intend to do that with Crazy Rich Asians by Kevin Kwan. This is very popular on YouTube, not on YouTube. It's kind of been everywhere, and a lot of people have said the movie was amazing, so I really want to watch it, but I don't want to watch it before reading the book. If you didn't know what this book is about, it's about the main character Rachel, who is dating a man named Nick. He invites her to come with him back home to Singapore, where she inevitably meets his family, but he didn't tell her he is actually really, really rich, like billionaire rich. And he's also the most sought after bachelor's in Singapore, and she is kind of having to deal with this. It's apparently a multi-perspective story, getting kind of glimpses into this world. There's apparently lots of amazing characters, and I am very excited to delve into this book because it has been on my shelf for quite a while, and I want to go ahead and get to the movie. I'm planning on picking up this one very, very soon. The very last book that I am definitely picking up this month will be Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. I finished the first trilogy in the Mistborn series last month, and I'm going to go ahead and continue on with his works. This is a standalone based on sisters, and I don't really want to know too much going into it. I do know there are very mixed reviews about this book. Some people really, really like it, some people not so much. I want to go into this with not knowing too much and kind of seeing how I like it. I'm very excited to read more Brandon Sanderson. I'm hoping to possibly do one of his books a month, and we'll kind of see how I like this one. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching my small TBR that I set for myself this month. I know I don't have very many books that I know that I'm going to get to, but don't worry, I will talk about it in my February wrap up and give you all my thoughts and opinions on the books that I read. So hopefully I can get to all of these, which most likely I should. Thank you so much for watching and happy reading. Bye!